November 15th in the year of our Lord 2013. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always. Wicked awesome. It's Burgundy Friday. And admins, my admins, I gotta ask you a question. Is this gonna be our Friday edition theme song? Because our male admin, Big McLarge Huge, loves this song. I am not a big fan, but you the fan, I want to know, do you want this to be the crazy, wild, frantic, Burgundy Friday theme song? Wow. Folks, today's show, boys, girls, and it's brought to you by our good friend, his beer brewery, my man Scott Struchin. He used to work over John Barleycorn Schomburg. Well, this legend of a man has started up the Chicago Beer Company, Chicago, Illinois. Folks, Chicago Beer Company. If you're anywhere in the Midwest area, get some Chicago Beer Company beer. And Scott, I want some down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. I am dying to try your beer, but I've heard nothing but great things about it. I've read some reviews about it. I want some, brother. I want some. We're the unofficial sponsor of the show, Chicago Beer Company. Damn right, it's beer and song of the day on Fucking A Friday, and I'm parched. Proper beer consumption apparatus, of course. Today's beer of the day, boys, girls, and it's. You've seen it on the show before, you gotta see it again. Because this stuff is so good. Tommyknocker Maple Nut Brown. This stuff is so damn good. Idaho Springs, Colorado. It's only 4.5%. It's not that strong, but below average strength, but who cares? It's all about flavor, baby. And these caps are very hard to open, so I will be careful. Proper beer opening apparatus, proper technique. You'll see. They don't make any kind of boom. They're just very, very tight. Okay? Tighter than a virgin. 45-degree angle right into the beer consumption apparatus, right over the keyboard, because I'm just that damn good. Haven't spilled a drop yet. Never have, never will. Folks, I got a special treat. We've got a bonus song coming today because my friend is, it's his birthday, and he owns a record label and has made a number of CDs. I'll get to that in a moment. In the meantime, cheers to beer to all of you pros, they say in Germany, kapai as they say in Japan. A+ all the way, no question. Wow! Scott Struchin, awesome guy. Dude, can you make a maple nut brown beer? Do you make one? I didn't notice. I didn't really look that hard to see, but oh, dude, this is amazing. All right, we got birthdays to get to, y'all. Let's get right off the bat with one of our legendary fans, a very good friend of mine, a real sweetheart of a lady, former Babe of the Day on Beer and Song of the Day, two-time Fan of the Week winner, always chiming in on the trivia. You know her, you love her, the first ever Fan of the Week, the lovely Michelle Nix. That's right, the pride of Washington State, and a wicked hardcore Wisconsin Badger fan. And I met her in jolly old Germany a long time ago, 7 years ago. A real sweetheart of a lady. Happy birthday to you, Michelle. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. And I'm going to give a shout out to the first man I was ever the boss of at any job. My man, work dog, her wonderful lesser half, Mike Nix. A great man that's from California, the land of fruits and nuts, otherwise known as Southern Oregon, and I worked with him out there as well. Like me, fellow GAC posse, GNC posse for life. Work dog, Mike, how you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well. You better spoil your better half, Michelle. Otherwise, I will hunt you down and attempt to beat the shit out of you. Love you, Mike. No homo. Don't get emotionally or physically erect. Michelle, get spoiled. You certainly deserve it. You've earned it. Like Smith Barney, you made it the old-fashioned way. You earned it. Happy birthday to you. Have a wicked awesome day. Party hard and enjoy. Celebrate like it's 1969. Minus the acid. Cheers and beers to you. See, when you're that active as a fan, you get a lot more love on Beer and Song of the Day when it's your birthday. My man Scott Zimmerman, a great man I have yet to meet in person, but like me, he loves the Mafia Wars. It's all about whacking schmucks and schmuckettes. It's a great way to get rid of pent-up frustration. And Scott, how you doing, man? Happy birthday to you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. Hope you enjoy the show. Cheers and beers to you. Celebrate well and enjoy. Next on the list, haven't heard from this guy in a little while, actually. A great man indeed. Badass athlete. I know him from jolly old England. Lived right down the road from the Love Goddess and I and the Little Princess. My man Kenji Brooks. Kenji, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Drop me a line. Let me know how life's treating you, man. Missed the hell out of you big time. Awesome guy. And brother, hope you have a wicked awesome day. Cheers and beers to you. Hope you enjoy the show. Next on the list. Celebrating a milestone birthday. Hey, welcome to the new age bracket. Brother, it ain't bad. And no, this is not a Pittsburgh Penguins jersey, in case you're wondering. I know colors are similar. He is a true wicked hardcore Pittsburgh sports fan. He loves his Penguins. He loves his Steelers. He loves his Pirates. Living in Hawaii. A badass crew dog that I worked with in jolly old England. My man, Bill Smith. We always love to call him Bitchin' Bill Smith because, hey, if he ain't bitching, then there's something wrong. Bill, I love you, buddy. And not in that way. Don't get excited. And Bill, looks like a lot of great things happening in your life. I'm very happy about that. That is absolute smurfer freaking lootly wicked awesome. Brother, squeeze me. Cheers and beers to you. Have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Happy new milestone birthday. And the next birthday for the day is my man Dan Pope. A legend of a man that I met in good old Florida. And I was there when I performed the wedding ceremony for his grandson, Chuck Pope Jr. Dan, you're a hell of a man, an awesome guy. Definitely an honor meeting you. Happy birthday to you, my friend. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. And a shout out to your wonderful better half, Darlene. Darlene, how's life treating you? The Pope family, I'm telling you, we love these folks. They are incredible. That entire Pope family, the generations upon generations of the Popes. If that ain't awesome, I don't know what is. I'll never forget April 13th, 2012, when Chuck Pope Jr. and Christina Renee Ramsey got married. And I'll never forget that night at the reception, or that afternoon at the reception at the house, recording the show, had a live studio audience. You guys were all loud and proud. It was absolutely wicked awesome. And I miss you big time. Dan, happy birthday to you. And I know your wonderful better half, Darlene's going to spoil you, because you two have been married for over 46 years. And if that ain't awesome, I don't know what is. Cheers and beers to you. All right. Now let's get to a couple additional shout-outs real quick. One of them won the trivia question yesterday, and you know the name big time. This guy is a former 4-time winner, I believe, of Fan of the Week. Badass man indeed, living in Japan. Oh, hell yeah. That's right, the awesome George Seckman, a legend of a man indeed. And George, also playing the Mafia Wars now. Love it. Dude, if you don't have a Mafia Wars family, let me know. And if you're interested, maybe we can get you in Strays Fight United, the best damn Mafia Wars family on the old Facebook. I promise you that. Personal friend of mine that's the godfather of the family. Been my friend for 18 years. I worked with him in California, the land of fruits and nuts. Anyway, so the question was asked, who was shipwrecked for 28 years, 2 months, and 19 days? And like I said, George, he nailed it. He said Robinson Crusoe. He said it first. Others chimed in later. And George, wicked awesome job, brother. Love Dr. Salute to you. Hell to the effing yeah. Way to go, brother. And always sharing the show. Always sharing the page. Just watching every day. George, we need more like you in the world. And I thank you for your support. Your support like a double D bra. Underwire. That support, my friend. That support. With that said, all right, this is some special stuff right here. We got two more shout outs. My man John Hurt. Mr. John Hurt. Brother, congratulations, getting a new job. Used to be a cop that I know from jolly old England. Was living in North Carolina. He's from Louisiana, otherwise known as Southern Arkansas. Same damn state. Right there, John? Just kidding. I know he's going to come from Eastern Texas, a.k.a. Louisiana, and come over here and whoop my ass. Good. Get over here. You've been over here for dinner before. Come back. We miss you. John, I miss you big time, buddy. Awesome guy. John Hurt. Legend of a man indeed. A very good friend of mine. And he makes a really mean gumbo, too. Damn, that's some good gumbo. I'll never forget that. Thank you so much for that. And that reminds me, Farrah needs to make some monkey bread. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since she's made monkey bread. Shit! The Dimmits missed out on that. Damn it! Wish I had remembered. Farrah would have made some. Oh well, can't have everything, I guess. Anyway, John, I miss you, bud. Congratulations, man. I'm going to give you a love doctor salute. Hell to the effing yeah. But now I got something special. A little bonus song. Because see, folks, anybody who knows this man from jolly old England, like I do, he's a badass crew dog that works with in jolly old England. Sherwin Allen, better known as Chief Sherwin Allen, or as I call him, Big Chief Rapologist, because this guy owns his own record label. He's released numerous CDs, rapper, and a damn good one, I might add. And I'm bringing out my personal favorite song by him, Issues, Chief Sherwin Allen. I've got 2 of his autographed CDs, and I could not find. They're in my storage in this here garage, as they call it in jolly old England. We're bringing out Issues, Chief Sherwin Allen, Big Chief. Here we go. Some good rap. I love it. Watch your ears, kids. Watch your ears. Some good stuff. That's my boy right there, Big Chief. Happy birthday to your brother. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Missed the hell out of you big time, man. Big time. What I'm talking about right here. Some good rapping. Now, anybody who remembers De Niro's in Newmarket, jolly old England, it's mentioned. Listen up. Cheers and beers there, Big Chief Rapologist. Happy birthday, bro. You better watch this show. I'm trying to be real with ya, but it's hard to deal with ya. When you keep playing dumb guy, I heard you in the club going whoa, whoa, whoa. I heard you in the club going whoa, whoa, whoa. I heard you in the club going whoa, whoa, whoa. Now what kind of girl are you? See, I got a little info from one of my kinfolks. It's when they saw you dancing down in De Niro's. You trying to look like you was on sick, miss. Been there, done that, got annihilatedly drunk. So when I call you from my cell, you ain't answer that. So I switched up the SIM card and called you back. You ain't know the number mine, so you answer fast. Hit me back with a text like who this is. Yeah, let's show off today's hunk of the day while we're listening. Ladies, and you men that love the men are gonna love him. He's back. Robert Redford, a legendary hunk of the day indeed. There you go. This guy was like such a hot commodity in the 60s and 70s. He was like the stud of all studs back in those days. He's like 76, 77 years old now. Still going strong. It is Movember, remember. Movember. I love God, it's only lets me grow one from my Mustache Madness month, in case you're wondering. I called you, you called me. Now what kind of love is supposed to be? Our first 3 be dedicated to them bros when you call. You only get their voice message, won't text back for a week or so. Cause you're thinking like you think got the weakest stroke, but don't trip. She really got plenty John knows she'll get to you when she can get to you. That's the kind of girl you can't plan around. Better have a plan B since she's coming around. Don't flip.
Acting like you don't know. Canceled all your plans, you're the fool for show. Sending text after text like where you at. Got you all upset cause you won't test back. Thought you was gonna see titties like Mardi Gras. This time here's a rabbit's paw. Ain't nothing you can do, just laugh it off. Matter of fact, don't let her know you're pissed off. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all girls be playing way too much games, you know what I mean? I know we can be some dogs, you know what I'm saying? But y'all ain't
Yeah, nowadays.
Man, you got some issues, serious issues, and all of your issues making more issues. I'm trying to be real with ya, but it's hard to deal with ya. When you keep playing down game, little man, you got some issues, serious issues, and all of your issues making more issues. I'm trying to be real with ya, but it's hard to deal with ya. When you keep playing down game, I heard you in the club going whoa whoa whoa. I heard you in the club going whoa whoa whoa. I heard you in the club going whoa whoa whoa. Now what kind of girl are you? I called you, you called me. Now what kind of love is
See, folks, my man Big Chief Rapologist just proved rap ain't crap. There's some damn good rap out there, you know. In fact, I was a huge fan of rap. 80s and early 90s old school rap. Oh, yeah. I can't even call 90s old school rap. But you know what I'm talking about. Run DMC, freaking Beastie Boys, Young MC, my personal favorite, MC Hammer before he dropped the MC. Sugar Hill Gang, Curtis Blow. There was, man. Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh crew, Slick Rick, oh yeah, Human Beatbox, Fat Boys, oh God, love that stuff. I'm going to drink and reminisce of good rap. We're going to bring some rap back, y'all. We're going to do it. Let's get to some celebrity birthdays real quick. Chad Kroger of Nickelback, guitarist, 39 years old today. Macho Man, Randy Savage, the late great Macho Man Randy Savage, born this day 1952, passed away at the age of 58 a couple years ago. Ooh, yeah. Hopefully he's in a better place. Petula Clark, very famous British pop singer of the 60s, 81 years old, still going strong. Ed Asner, love that guy in Mary Tyler Moore Show and Lou Grant, a spinoff, believe it or not. Ed Asner, 84 years old, still going strong. The late, great Russell Tyrone Jones. Well, who's that? You know him as Old Dirty Bastard. That's right. And former member of the Wu-Tang Clan. Born this day in 1968, passed away much too young in 2004. Kevin Eubanks, band leader for The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, 56 years old today. Late, great artist Georgia O'Keeffe. Born this day in 1887. Lived until 1986, passed away at the age of 98. Here's a guy, 94 years old today. Haven't heard how he's doing lately, but I'll bet he's still going strong. Gotta watch Wapner. That's right, Judge Joseph A. Wapner, 94 years old today. That deserves a love doctor salute. Wapner, gotta watch Wapner. Lorena Ochoa, LPGA golfer, 32 years old today. Erwin Rommel, better known as the Desert Fox. He was actually a German. He was a German general, but believe it or not, he never killed any Jewish folks. He went against Hitler. I mean, this guy is what would have been considered a Benedict Arnold to Germany. America, we love him. Of course, needless to say, he did die in 1944 at the age of 52. Was ordered to be killed. He committed suicide. Born this day in 1891. How about C.W. McCall, yeehaw country singer, 85 years old today. The late, great General Curtis D. LeMay. Born this day in 1906, passed away in 1990 at the age of 83. This guy was a general during the Cold War and ready to pounce on Russia immediately. This guy didn't screw around. So thanks to General Curtis D. LeMay, we didn't have World War III. He helped out with that one. So thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, folks, we got a lot of this day in history, and we also got a wicked hot hottie for Babe of the Day. She's been featured before. You remember her if you ever watched our Grumpy Old Men edition of Beer and Song of the Day for Cinema Saturday. Well, she is finer than a new set of snow ties. She most certainly was back in the day. And although she's 72 years old now, she's still going strong. Still looking very good for her age. But early 60s, Hot diggity dog damn Anne Margaret rocked. Oh my goodness. In fact, I remember her episode of like the Flintstones. Anne Marg Rock is what they called it. It was pretty funny. But to do that, I'm going to bring out a wild rock and roll tune. Real doo-wop at its finest. True up-tempo doo-wop by a former Major League Baseball player. How about that? Arthur Lee Maye. That's right. Played with the Milwaukee Braves with Hank Aaron along with many other baseball teams. Arthur Lee Maye and the Crowns. That's what I'm going to do. 1955. Phenomenal song. Here you go with a phenomenal babe. Oh, look at that. So beautiful. Hey, yeah, that's what I would do if I was single, of course. Freckled chest. Interesting. Oh, not like a woe man with a gun. Hell yeah. With Elvis the pelvis. How about that, huh? Damn. I'm surprised we've never had Elvis's hunk of the day. I think that's going to have to happen down the road. I'm thinking January 8th would be a good day for that. His birthday, you know? Just saying. Thank you to my lovely lady admin, Gidget, for supplying today's pictures. She's been really busy lately, just moved recently. Oh, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. A great sax blasting instrumental break on Thuggin' A Friday. Wild stuff. Great way to start the weekend. Hell yeah. I don't know what happened there, but I'll drink to it anyway. Last year, prior to a visit from President Obama, Myanmar's government pardons 452 prisoners under an amnesty as a goodwill gesture. What kind of prisoners were they? Were they unjustly imprisoned? Or did they say, well, let's just release some prisoners? I don't know. No, I'm not blaming President Obama for that. That wasn't him that decided to do that. Come on now. And I know some people are like, oh, it's his fault. Bullshit. No, I don't think so. But anyway, on this day in 1986, second time ever, Saturday Night Live uses a time delay. Why? Because Sam Kinison hosted. Oh, boy. Oh, would you look at this picture? Look at that crotch shot, will you? And Margaret. This rocks. Way to go, Gidget. I love that picture. Look at them legs. Yowza. She got legs and she knows how to use them. ZZ Top knows what's up. On this day in 1971, Intel advertises the 4004 processor. Yeah. Wow. On this day in 1969, first ever commercial ad on English television. And what was the ad, you say? Bird's Eye Peas on ATV, Midland. Jolly old England. On this day in 1965. Oh, wait a minute. Also on this day in 1969, big one right here. Wendy's Hamburgers opens. That's right, Dave Thomas, the founder of Wendy's. Named Wendy's after his daughter 44 years later. Wendy's burgers are going extremely strong. Awesome stuff. Sadly, Dave Thomas did pass away much too young at the age of 70. I believe it was 2004. He was awesome. I used to love watching his commercials. He was cool. On this day in 1965, Craig Breedlove sets a land speed record at the time, 600.601 miles per hour. 1965, 600 miles per hour. That was incredible. On the ground. Land speed record. And speaking of that, that's incredible. And that's the last picture I got of the lovely, gorgeous, wicked, awesome Anne Margaret. I'm going to have fun trying to figure out what album pick I want to use. On this day in 1964, Mickey Wright shoots a 62. That's the lowest golf score ever at the time for a woman professional golfer. I'm just looking to see if my wife sent me any messages. Thank God she didn't. We're eating Szechuan Chinese food tonight. Awesome place. On this day, 1960, the USS George Washington, the first sub with nuclear ballistic missiles, is launched. A lot of shit happened on November 15th. I'm working it, folks. I'm working it. On this day, 1956, Elvis Presley's first ever film, Love Me Tender, premieres in New York City. On this day, 1954, first regularly scheduled commercial flights over the North Pole begins. Interesting. On this day, 1953, WIBW TV Channel 13, Topeka, Kansas, ABC and CBS affiliate begins, as well as WRBL TV Channel 3, Columbus, Georgia, CBS. On this day, 1950, big one, Arthur Dorrington, first black man in organized hockey. Atlantic City Seagulls of the Eastern Amateur Hockey League. Wow. 1950. November 15th. Why so long? I don't know. On this day, 1949, KRON TV Channel 4, San Francisco, California, NBC affiliate begins, as does WSAZ TV Channel 3, Huntington, Charleston, Nevada. Begins. Probably the first TV station in Nevada. That can't be right. Can't be right. I think that's West Virginia, WSAZ, because K is Nevada. Thank you, BrainyHistory.com. You screwed your shit up. Because Huntington and Charleston are in West Virginia. So it should have been WV and not NV. Schmucks. That's why I'm here. IR Smart. On this day, 1941, the ever-famous Cow Palace opens in San Francisco, California. You've heard of it. It's still around. On this day, 1940, first 75,000 men called to the armed forces duty during peacetime. The peacetime conscription. That's what it was called. Also on this day, 1940, the New York Midtown Tunnel linking Manhattan and Queens opens to traffic. On this day, 1939, Franklin Delano Roosevelt lays the cornerstone of the Jefferson Memorial in Washington, D.C. Very cool. Also on this day, 1939, big one for those that rely on it, because we all pay to it. The Social Security Administration approves the first ever unemployment check. On this day, 1938, first ever telecast, not broadcast, telecast of an unscheduled event, a fire. We're at W2XBT TV, New York City. On this day, 1937, the first ever first congressional session in air-conditioned chambers. Do you really give a shit? Probably not. I don't either. I just wanted to mention it to the 5 people that do. On this day, 1932, Walt Disney Art School is created. Hell yeah. The day that Petula Clark was born. Very cool. On this day, 1926, the first formal radio network, RCA, takes over AT&T, because AT&T sold WEAF Radio, New York City, 25-station network, NBC. How about that? Big time. That's a big thing. I didn't even know AT&T was around back then. How about that? On this day, 1921, KYW AM Radio, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania begins. That's a very early radio station. On this day, 1920, the League of Nations, how about that? Holds their first ever meeting, Geneva, Switzerland. That's right. League of Nations became, of course, the United Nations. On this day, 1904, for those that like that clean face, this is a big one. King C. Gillette patents the Gillette razor blade. On this day, 1881, the American Federation of Labor, the AFL, founded Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. How about that? On this day, in 1869, how long did this last? Free postal delivery, formally inaugurated. Yeah, doesn't happen anymore, does it? Nope. On this day, in 1849, first U.S. poultry show opens. Chickens. A chicken show. Where? Boston, Massachusetts. Who would have ever thought Boston and chickens? Really? Wow. Even I didn't know that one. On this day, in 1806, first U.S. college magazine, Yale Literary Government, publishes their first issue. That sounds about as exciting as flies doing the dirty deed. Ugh. Also on this day in 1806, explorer Zebulon Pike sights Pike's Peak. I'll bet a lot of people cited it before you did, Zebby boy. We're at Colorado, of course. On this day in 1791, first ever Catholic college in the United States, Georgetown, opens. Happy birthday, Georgetown. On this day in 1763, Charles Mason and Jeremiah Dixon begin surveying what is to become the Mason-Dixon line between Pennsylvania and Maryland. There's your names. On this day in 1660, the first ever kosher butcher. Kosher, Jewish, how about that? First kosher butcher, Asser Levy. A-S-S-E-R, interesting name. Asser Levy, licensed in New York City, which was known as New Amsterdam at the time. On this day in 1492, Christopher Columbus notes the first recorded reference to tobacco. How about that? Excuse me. So you can blame Christopher Columbus for all you folks like me that have tobacco habits. And finally, on this day in 1316, Jan I becomes king of France. He died 4 days later. The old saying you always hear, king for a day, king for 4 days. Guess it could have been worse. Could have been 3, right? I don't know. Hey, how about a quick Carlin's Corner to end the show right? For all you folks out there that have never heard of the late, great George Carlin, shame on you. About to be taught. And I quote from the Evening News. Police in Maine announced today they have broken up a ring of amphetamine users. 6 of the speed freaks were arrested on the spot. Another 4 got away by sprinting completely across Canada. George Carlin News, always entertaining. Folks, you know what time it is, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. Folks, time to make the cafitas to head out, so everybody take care, working on awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't take a drive, my spray, drink, or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yanks fan. And what's dumber than that is rooting for douchebag cocksucks like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady. Yeah, dream on, schlepper. Manning, or men slaughtering women, or animal abuse, or racism, or people that watch on bets, or fake friends, or anybody that supports, defends, or is a member of the Westboro Baptist Church. Things like that are just plain stupid and definitely deserve a big fat KFY. Folks, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye.